Imagine a God sitting far above the human world, higher than the clouds, higher than the stars, higher than every heaven anyone has ever dreamed of. He sits on a throne so vast that from where he looks, it feels like the top of existence itself. And he has been there for so long, so unimaginably long that he has forgotten there was ever a time when he wasn't. He gazes across the endless worlds, the rivers of light, the countless stars scattered through the darkness, and eventually he reaches a conclusion that seems obvious from where he sits. I created all of this. I am the beginning. I have always been here. But then something unexpected happens. A man with no throne enters his heaven, no crown, no army, no display of divine power. He simply sits down across from the God and says the one thing a being like that cannot bear to hear. You're wrong. Now think about this for a moment. When you were a child, you probably asked someone where the universe came from. Maybe they said God created it. Maybe they said it began with the Big Bang. And for a few seconds that answer felt satisfying. Until the next question appeared. Okay, but what created that? And suddenly the certainty disappeared. For thousands of years, humanity has been searching for the same answer. Who created the world? Who started everything? What existed before existence itself? Most traditions responded by giving us a creator, a divine architect, a first cause, someone sitting outside the universe pulling the strings. But 2,500 years ago, a man named Gautama Buddha did something completely different. He didn't rush to fill the mystery with another explanation. He turned the entire question upside down. Because maybe the real mystery isn't who created the universe. Maybe the real mystery is why we need a creator in the first place. Why are we so desperate to believe that someone is in control? Why does the idea of an empty sky frighten us more than the idea of a flawed God? And what if the question we've been asking for centuries is pointing us in the wrong direction altogether? Tonight, we're going to explore one of the most fascinating ideas in Buddhist philosophy, a story about a God who believed he created the universe, a story about certainty, illusion, and the limits of even divine knowledge. And by the end, you may discover that the biggest question isn't where the universe came from. It's what you're contributing to it right now. Let's begin.